Hello, Tom Levecchia here with the latest edition of the MBA and Buntman podcast. This is going to be a very short and concise monologue podcast on what happened yesterday with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And to give you a quick background for those who do not regularly watch the show, I'm a digital marketer. We buy a ton of space on Facebook and the related networks. We also do a lot with Google. I'm going to be the first to tell you, whether you own a business, forget about the social aspect. Everybody's going crazy yesterday about not being able to upload, not being able to view stuff, not being able to check things out. But I'm going to tell you as a business person, now don't get me wrong, between Facebook and its properties and Google, they are unavoidable. So you have to invest time for your business, have social media accounts, make sure you do some SEO, and then also make sure that you do some paid ads, because that's how they make the money. That's how you get to the top of the class. And then that's how you acquire clients. So nobody's getting away from that. It's not a big conspiracy, right? However, if you are relying your business, getting clients, making money, and being profitable, if you are solely relying on Facebook, Instagram, and the likes, as well as Google, you're in big trouble. And yesterday was a big sign of that. So just imagine you had a big product launch yesterday. You had your influencers lined up. You had a big budget ready. You're having a certain promotion, or even for a local coffee shop at the grand opening. And YouTube, you're not YouTube, Google and the like, and everything's down, right? Then what? You only get one shot out of the launch, right? I don't mean to be over dramatic, but the truth of the matter is we become so reliant on these networks for a business that we are at the mercy of them, right? So that defeats the purpose of going in your own business, right? So my recommendation is, actually as a digital marketer, is have multiple channels for marketing outside of these, especially if you're a local business. But what do I mean? Number one, hook up with a local magazine. In New Jersey, we own New Jersey Digest. So we're seeing a big uptick in ad space because people can always rely on these networks, right? Number two, what about outdoor, good old-fashioned billboards, bus signage, and so forth? Word of mouth marketing. Treat your customers well, ask them for a referral program. My point being is, no matter what business you're in, yesterday was an eye-opener as to stop relying on Facebook and its properties. Although Google did not have a challenge yesterday, it's a big eye-opener for Google. Just imagine if Google was down yesterday. Or just imagine if Google has your information and they decide whether you rank first, second, third, fourth. Again, not have control over your business. So just a quick reminder that A, do not rely on these platforms to get business. Number two, look for alternative outlets in order to promote your business. Again, just some examples. Could be outdoor advertising. There's OTT advertising if you want to get on TV. I could talk about that in a separate video. There's good old-fashioned word of mouth. Believe it or not, there's Apple search, right? Then Apple local gets 900 million views a year, 900 million views. What about email marketing? Are you collecting the email for each of the customers and on every interaction, whether it be retail or B2B, right? SMS, text messaging. So my point being is, what's critical is for you to engage your customers in the way they want to engage with you. And people always assume that you kind of get funneled or bottlenecked into social media and into Google. What I'm telling you now is, don't rely on Facebook and Google to grow your business. If you do, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna probably do a follow-up video to this to expound on it. I just wanted to jump on and check out our other show, MBA and Buttman, if you're into business topics, especially as they relate to organized crime. That's with my co-host, John Panisi. And stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe below to the New Theory podcast. Thank you.